Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Playtime Co Sim Racing Series. This is race number 3 of Season 1, the Visit Arizona 300 at Phoenix. Let's take a look at our starting grid. We got MJ in first in the new King's Hawaiian Soft Pretzel Bite scheme. Yoid in second. Crushtastic third. Preston fourth. Goober fifth, looking to three-peat in the Doritos Cool Ranch car. TLGD sixth. Motorsportsman in seventh, replacing Barkhorn because Barkhorn left for unknown reasons. Fairstar eighth. Shadow ninth. A340 10th. Ruenza 11th. Cybilly 12th in the new Intel scheme. O'Hare Aviation 13th. And Dome in 14th. Here we go. We're about to get this race underway. As soon as they reach turn number 3, game on here at Phoenix. Green flag is in the air. MJ will lead them to the green. Look at Crushtastic with a great start. He already takes the lead going into turn 1. MJ trying to fight back on the outside. Down the back straightaway into turn 3. Goober going down low. He's looking to three-peat. He won at both Daytona and Atlanta. Goober goes down low. What will he do? He's going to take the lead away. But not for long. Crushtastic and Motorsportsman fighting back in the middle. Crushtastic back up front in the Cookie Run Kingdom car. Going into turn 3. Goober now takes the lead away. Motorsportsman fighting back on top. And the man who's trying to three-peat is now in the lead of the race. Here comes TLGD on the inside. Shadow is also there in that number 88. 3 wide for the lead at Phoenix. Going into 3, here comes Yoit in the 25. Started second. Now is he going to take the lead? Shadow is going to lead that number 3 by 15 one-thousandths of a second. Here they go into 1. Look at Bruenza throwing one up the inside. Yoit still leading. MJ second. Now MJ going into the corner. Bruenza shoves him high. Goober's there. Out of turn 4, Goober cuts in front of TLGD. Intense racing, and it's only lap 5. MJ fighting back on the outside, trying to take the lead away from Bruenza. TLGD, Dome is there as well. Here comes Dome. Started last and is now up to second. Cybilly is there as well. Oh, MJ forced TLGD in the wall. And the caution's out. So here is the United Airlines instant replay. Did Cybilly have anything to do with this? Yeah, he did. He forced TLGD into the wall, and MJ spins him out. MJ loses a lot of spots. And this here, the caution comes out right here. So right now your leader looks like it's going to be Dome, who started last and is going to be in the lead, followed by Bruenza, Yoit, and Cybilly. Alright, here we go. We're about to get this race back underway. Dome and Bruenza on the front row. Yoit and Cybilly in the second row. We're about to approach the green flag. Green flag back in the air. We're going to pay attention to Yoit because usually the third guy on the low line passes. Yup, there he goes. Here comes Yoit up to the lead. Dome on the outside getting help from Cybilly. But Yoit is out to a huge lead in front of the pack. Preston on the inside. What will he do into turn 3? Getting right up on Yoit's bumper. Cybilly. Still in. Cybilly trying to take second away from Preston. Yoit is out to a lead, but here comes Preston on the low line. Cybilly is there. Here they come up to turn 2. Preston is going to send one up the inside. Crushtastic sends one up the inside. Cybilly on the outside. 4 wide for the lead. Going into turn one. Crushtastic on the inside is going to reclaim the lead. He had it earlier. Now he's going to take it back. Dome is there. Goober is there. Trying to hunt for a three-peat. He sends one up the inside of Dome. Here he comes on Crushtastic now. Will he take the lead? That number 55, Doritos Machine, is now up front. But here comes Dome fighting back on the outside. Going down the back straightaway here on the Goodyear Blimp Cam. Goober has the lead ahead of Dome. Here they come into turn number one. Wow, we got 4 wide. Crushtastic now has the lead. MJ on the high side. He started on pole, now is back up front. Look at TLGD sending one. He dive bombed into the corner. Oh, into the wall they go. Cybilly's around. Dome Shorts involved. Shadows in it. Caution's out again here on lap 12. Here's a look at the United Airlines instant replay. It looks like Cybilly, was he the culprit again? Yes, he was. That is the second time he has caused a wreck this race. Cybilly in the wall. O'Hare Aviation's involved. Crushtastic's in it. Dome is in it. Shadow is in it. Big time crash. So here it is once again. Cybilly in the middle. Yeah, it looks like he just shoved O'Hare Aviation and Crushtastic in the wall. This is the second wreck he has caused here in the first 12 laps. Here we go. We are almost halfway through this race. Green flag back in the air. Preston and TLGD will front row the pack this time around. Goober and that number 55 looking to three-peat. There goes Preston to the outside. Goober is going to take the lead away. And I'm assuming not for long because the pack does catch up eventually as Goober and the number 55 searches for a three-peat. Going on the back straightaway. Look at Motorsports Man going in for a dive bomb. TLGD goes to the middle. 4 wide for second. Motorsports Man already up front in the 17. Here comes Fairstar. Fairstar in the number 24 Red Bull car. He did not get up to a great seasonal start at Daytona, but he did finish in the top 3 at Atlanta, and now he's up front at Phoenix on lap 14. He will lead lap 14. Buick sends one up the inside. Here they go into turn 1. Buick now has the lead. What will Preston do to counter that? Look at Dome Short carving his way through the pack. What a move by the 51. Wow, that was impressive from Dome in the 51. A340 now on the inside, and that number 34. He has not had a good start to the season. He would certainly like to turn that around. Here comes Cybilly up the inside. Motorsports Man still there. A340 is going to lead lap 16. Oh, and here comes Cybilly on the inside. The number 23 Intel Machine trying to take the lead. Here comes Preston up the middle, trying to carve his way back to the front. Preston led that lap, but by margins. MJ going down the inside. Fairstar also going down the inside. They are 4 wide for the lead. O'Hare Aviation is there. How have they not wrecked yet? O'Hare Aviation to the lead going into turn 1. Dome trying to carve his way back up there. He has been one of the fastest cars so far in these first 3 races. Billy made contact with O'Hare. Remember, he caused the first 2 wrecks in this race on laps 6 and 12. It is now lap 20. With 11 laps to go, things could get dicey. O'Hare Aviation still your leader. A340 in second, Motorsportsman in third. Now Motorsportsman. Oh, he shoves O'Hare Aviation high. That's going to give TLDD a big advantage. And now the 17's up front. 10 to go. TLDD on the inside in that number 4 Universal car. What will he do to take the lead? Going into 3. Shadow is there as well in that number 88. Carving his way up to the front. 4 wide for third. Bruenza's there as well. Oh, 5 wide for second. Wow, how did they not wreck? TLDD's still your leader. Fairstar. And now here comes Bruenza, pushing TLDD down the back straightaway. 9 laps to go, come at 8. TLDD still your leader. Bruenza on the low line. Here comes Shadow. What will he do? Bruenza still your leader. Shadow on the inside. Goober has brought himself back in the picture. Here he comes up the inside. Oh, Preston is Bruenza. There was almost a colossal wreck. Oh, Bruenza and Hewitt make contact. Goober's back up front. Dicey racing here with 7 to go. Dome is now up to second. Goober in the lead, trying to three-peat. Here comes Dome up the inside. He's going to take the lead back. Oh, Preston gets hit by Cybele. They're wrecking in the back. TLDD saves it. We're still going with 6 to go. Crushtastic takes the lead back up on the inside. Very intense racing here. Motorsportsman back up there as well. Here comes MJ. 5 laps to go at Phoenix. Going into turn 1. It is Fairstar with the lead. Motorsportsman is there. Down the inside, going into turn 3. Motorsportsman takes the lead with 4 to go. Cybele is back up to the front. Out of 2, Motorsportsman in the lead. Cybele up to second. O'Hare Aviation in third. Oh, he doors him. The big one's happened in the back. Caution is out. And that's the 3rd wreck that Cybele has caused today. Here's a look at the United Airlines instant replay. When you get dicey, this is what happens. Cybele doors O'Hare Aviation for seemingly no reason down the straightaway. Takes out Dome. Fairstar's in it. Goober's in it in the back. O'Hare Aviation. Goober goes upside down. That's a big wreck for the number 55. Here's a look at the blimp view following Goober and the number 55. That's a big crash. And it's not looking good for him to three-peat. Here we go. It's time for the final 3 laps here at Phoenix. Cybele and Motorsportsman on the front row. Let's go. Down the front stretch they go, hitting the restart. As Cybele goes to the top. TLDD also goes to the bottom. Look at Shadow from P7 to the lead on the restart. Down the backstretch. Fairstar pushing him. Fairstar goes down the inside. Oh, Motorsportsman gets sent up into 3. Caution is out. Ruiz is upside down. There will be overtime. So let's take a look at what happened here on the United Airlines Instant Replay. Motorsportsman gets hit by Crushtastic, who dive bombs him into turn number 3, gets on top of Dome's car, sends Bruenza into Shadow and Cybele. Shadow is wrecking, MJ's wrecking, and here is the moment of caution. They actually got to the line. Let's see who's leading. It looks like Dome is leading from Fairstar, from Crushtastic, and then comes Yoit. So here we go. We're about to get the green flag back in the air for overtime at the Visit Arizona 300. Dome and Fairstar will lead them to the green. Going down the front stretch, Dome has the lead, but he goes to the outside. Here comes O'Hare Aviation up the inside to take the lead away. Don't count out Crushtastic, though. He does not give an inch. Look at Goober on the inside, getting a run up on O'Hare. He moves him. Goober to the inside. Coming to the white flag. One more time around. Goober in the lead, trying to three-peat. Shadow is there. Shadow goes to the inside. The number 88 trying to take the lead. Down the backstretch for the final time. Goober getting a push from Preston. Final corner. Here they come. Preston has the lead. Out of the final corner. It's going to be Preston winning at Phoenix. So here's another look at how Preston got this win. Going down the front straightaway, he sits P3. Now he goes back to P5. He's helping Goober in the middle. Goober ended up P5. Going down the back straightaway. Preston is pushing Goober, moves him up the hill, and Preston takes the lead back and is going to win this race off of an incredible last 2 laps. So here is the results for the Visit Arizona 300 at Phoenix. Preston wins the race. Shadow in second. Dome in third. A340 finally gets a good result in fourth. Goober trying to three-peat, ultimately fails, finishes 5th. Fairstar finishes 6th. TLGD finishes 7th. Motorsportsman places 8th. O'Hare Aviation places 9th. MJ finishes 10th. Bruenza finishes 11th. Crushtastic finishes 12th. Cybele, after causing 3 wrecks in the race, finishes 13th. And Yoit finishes 14th. We will see you in the next race at Kansas Motor Speedway.